I'm hearing a knocking though. Anyway, who is trying to manifest you? That's what this reading is about. And I keep hearing a knocking noise, like, and I keep thinking it's like who you're bringing in, but they keep telling me no. It's who is manifesting you. Possibly because you might be manifesting this person as well. Possibly you're hoping to never see this person again. We'll find out during this reading. All right, so we're going to go ahead. We have 4 piles for you to choose from. Pile number 1 is from the Modern Witchcraft Guide to Fairies. This book is available on my website, magicalbutterflyspirit.com. All right, so please, before you skip to the timestamps, I want you to take the time to feel the energy before you jump ahead, okay? So I'm going to go through each deck. I'm going to talk about the energy I'm pulling from each deck, and that's what you're going to pick. I want you guys to learn how to tap, my collective, I want you guys to learn how to tap into your intuition as best as possible. And so as I go through, like, the words, the keywords that you hear, do they make you go, oh my God, that's it, that's the one? I want you to learn how that makes you feel in your body. So you learn the difference between following your intuition versus following intrusive thoughts, for example. Okay? All right, so Modern Witchcraft Guides to Fairies. Glamour spell is sticking out. Celtic Lover Knots is sticking out. Also, Design a Sigil. I just saw letter, write letter. This could be somebody from your past. Somebody coming in from long distance. Traveling, I just heard. Working with fairies, I just heard. This is definitely a crop circles. This is someone who got their eyes on you from afar. If this resonates with you, select pile number 1. This book is available on my website, magicalbutterflyspirit.com. Pile number 2 is the Oracle of the Fairies. I'm not going to open this deck because this deck is for sale on my website, magicalbutterflyspirit.com. But the open deck that I have is right here. I'm going to go through that. All right, what am I seeing? Solitude. Precious time. I'm also getting I'm hearing the words go the distance. Not the same energy as pile 1. If you're thinking about am I pile 1 and pile 2? Pile 2 energy feels completely different than pile 1. I got moon energy, and I just heard Arctic and premonition for pile number 2. Pile number 3, my little bag of sweary affirmations. This, yes, is available on my website, magicalbutterflyspirit.com. In case you don't notice the theme, there is a theme. All right, what do I have for you guys? I am my own best friend. This is someone that you've known for a long time. Someone maybe that you friend zone or they friend zone you. I'm seeing like a head nodding like yes. And they're also saying pull out the bracelet that's inside this bag. I'm hearing the words crystal magic, tiger eye, tourmaline for pile number 3. And what I'm not showing you guys, but it's on my table, is Miss Cleo. I'm hearing the words Miss Cleo as well. False prophets. I'm not calling Miss Cleo a false prophet. We all love Miss Cleo. I'm just saying what I heard. All right, and then the Book of Practical Witchcraft. We are pro Miss Cleo in this house. Yes, this book is available on my website again, magicalbutterflyspirit.com. All right, so I have to create opportunities for love, to forget about ex-lovers. If you're having a hard time deciding between 3 and 4, that is because it's a very similar energy. It really feels like your person will pick one pile and you will pick the other. So you may want to watch both piles. Some mirroring energy. I don't want to say twin flames, but there is a definite mirror energy I'm picking up. Evoking the household gods, soulmate energy. No, it's a counterpart energy. This is pile 4 is definitely a twin flame counterpart. Divine masculine, divine feminine, or divine feminine and divine feminine, but more of a yin yang energy, meaning you guys match energy. even if you're the same sex, you guys match energy, but it's in a reversal. So one person is more how can I say this without offending anybody in the LGBTQ community? I don't think I can. I don't think I can. But it's think of the yin yang symbol, okay? But I am picking up a LGBTQ divine feminine energy as well in this reading, as well as divine masculine and divine feminine. I just asked divine masculine and divine masculine, and I heard no. If that is the case for you, if you're a masculine asking but not a masculine, pile 3 and pile 2 or pile 2 might be for you. All right. So we're gonna get started with pile number 1, witchcraft guides to fairies. So that is putting me in minds that we need to get out the fairies and magical creatures tarot deck. I love this deck. I love being able to use it. It's beautiful. It's gorgeous. It's like taps into my intuitive nature. Look at these cards. I mean, come on. Come on. They're so pretty and they're all reversed. What's going on with pile number 1? Hearing that song again, that TikTok song. It's so annoying. That water song. I liked it when I first heard it, but now it's like, oh my god, if I hear that, give me water. If I hear that one more time when I go on TikTok. Oh my gosh. Okay. This fell down. Divine Lineage fell down. Prior to this reading starting, I was talking to Patreon about ancestry and like learning your ancestry through one of those DNA tests. That might be relevant for you, pile 1 watching. The 3 of Cups. Judgment. Oh dear, pile 1. The 8 of Swords in reverse. Okay, pile 1. Someone who's manifesting you is already in another relationship, and it feels like you told this person to go F themselves, but they still have you in their sights. They're still coming after you. They're still looking for you. This deck is not a Christmas deck, 1. 2, this is a timeless reading, but I have to point out, I am recording this on Christmas Eve. And just the fact that Santa is on here is just giving me a little confirmation. So, yes, I'm on point with this reading, I believe. All right. There's a lot of people in this. Like, it's giving divorcee family. Like, you're divorced and you have to deal with the family of the ex because you still have kids with them or something, and they're still in your energy field. Like, you can't get rid of them. You want to get rid of them. Oh my god, you want to move on, and they're still around you. You can't. It could be because you have kids with them, could be because you're sharing a dog with them, and you got the dogs on the weekend and they got the dog on the other weekend. I don't know why this person is sticking around, but they are. And they really want you, but at the same time, they're living their best life. It's a very selfish energy. They don't want you to move on, but they're moving on. Like, this, I'm telling you, they are out and about. They're out in a boot, having the time of their lives. And they expect you to stay home and, like, sulk. And, look at this. Stay at home and sulk and wait for them. And, like, oh, I'll just wait around for them to feed me breadcrumbs. And you're not even living like that. They think you are in their mind. It's giving a little narcissistic. It's giving just a little bit. I'm not saying they are. I'm not a therapist or anything like that. But it's giving that energy. They're in their mind or chauvinistic as well. They think that you're sitting at home, or they would like to think that you're sitting at home waiting for them. You know? Like, that's how they want you to be caged up and wait for them to come forward. Oh my god, I just had a flash of somebody. This person is like, they believe that you are just going to patiently wait for them to come back into your life. Because why not? They really don't think you have any other options. Or I should be more specific. They don't think that there are any other options better than them. Like they really think they're like top of the food chain when it comes to dating. So in their mind, they're like, Pal One is not. Even if Pal One is dating someone, they can't compete with me. So the moment I knock on Pal One's door, Pal One's gonna be mine. And they have some kind of tie on you. It could be money related, where they're like hoarding money over you, like child support, or not child support, but when you're married and after the divorce, there's the payments. God, I can't think of the name. When you're channeling, your brain kind of turns into Swiss cheese. But when your spouse gives you money every month, God. Anyway, so yeah, whatever that is, there's some kind of tie with you guys. You might be holding them in your energy field as well, like in case of emergency, break glass, because maybe they do have more money than you, and you're like, I don't want to be with them, but let me be decent around them, because there's times when I'm going to need money and I'm going to have to ask them. You're going to have to make the decision if you want this person in your energy or not, because it's going to have to be a clean cutoff and that includes like not tolerating their BS, because you're hoping that in the future, when you need money, you could go to them. It's going to be a bridge that you're going to have to burn. And that's up to you. I mean, if you don't mind, because for some people the energy just might be lingering and it's like tolerable, then you could just keep it as is. But then if it's something that is like keeping you up at night, like this person energy is so strong that they're penetrating your dreams, and like you randomly start thinking about them, you're going about your business, you're driving, you're at work, and you just suddenly start thinking about them, and it's not pleasant thoughts, you might want to cut the cord, burn the bridge. It's all on you. And of course, this is a collective reading, so it's going to be different for everybody. So I can't say do it or not do it. I cannot. So if that's what you're looking for, if you're looking for spiritual advice, you need to get a personal reading. You can order it on my website, very similar to this, and I record it and I send it to you. Or you could do it live. There's that option as well, through Zoom. All right, Pal One, am I gonna get some anything else for you? Pal One, yes. It feels like money might be coming towards you or something. Something outside of a person. This is yeah, it's coming fast. Okay, I have not something knocking, like something actually knocking on your door. I keep hearing a knocking. I'm hearing a warning. Be fast. Warning, be fast. Like when the person knocks on your door, hurry up and answer it. There's an opportunity. Okay, there's no way this is for everybody. But there's an opportunity coming in where somebody knocking on the door, that if you miss the knock, you're going to miss an opportunity. Like, for example, a politician going door to door to knock, and if you don't answer the door, you won't have the opportunity to talk to that politician, and there might be something you're able to say that they might actually do if they get elected. That's one example that they just showed me. So yeah, that's not for everybody though. All right, Magical Butterfly Spirit, I highly advise Pal One to get a personal reading. You can order it online, magicalbutterflyspirit.com. I'm moving on to Pal number 2. Pal number 2 is the fairies. I already started getting a couple of your cards. I did not put them away. They're right here. Precious time. The fear. can't read that far. The fairy of time wants you to experience every moment fully and to make the most of your precious time. Be mindful not to waste other times either. Interesting. And solitude. Let me read that. Think of being alone as meaning you are all one and in total harmony with everything. The greatest treasure are those that want solidly that wait silently during your quiet times. All right, what else do we have for pile number 2? They still like to keep this tarot deck out. Light. The fairy queen of light comes to shed love and light onto your current situation. And journey. It's time to prepare for a journey. It may be impromptu or planned. Either way, make sure you're ready when the time comes. Pile 2. I mentioned this to pile 1. Just started to fall. I mentioned this to pile 1. You are something about your heritage, your language, your ancestors. They're coming through. I'm picking up Celtic heritage. It is mainly because the fairy is coming through. Not just because I'm using fairy cards, but like the fairy energy is coming through strongly. They're saying Celtic, Ireland in particular, also England, because I just saw an image of the Stonehenge, and they're saying Avalon. And there's something else that I can't recognize it. But there's something else as well. It kind of looks like in Aquaman, the first movie, where when they find Nicole Kidman in that cave. So even though there's water falling, it's on the sides. It's also like a dry area where someone could live. They're showing me that as well. And now I'm seeing the movie Pandora. So I'm thinking it's off planet. They said yes. So you're a Starseed, pile 2. Or have Starseed ancestries. Hierophant. This is a family member trying to manifest you in their life. They miss you. It seems like you're pulled away from them. I just did a reading I uploaded to Patreon. I don't know when I'm uploading this video, but the reading I did, I published on December 24th. And it's called, Why Am I the Black Sheep in the Family? That reading was for you, pile number 2. So you might want to watch it. I'll link it if I can remember to link it. But if not, just do a search on my page, on my YouTube page for it. They're saying that it feels like you cut off someone prematurely, and that person is the person that's trying to come through. So I'm seeing a group of people, and let's say there's five or six people in this group. It's a large group, and you cut them off, rightfully so, but there's one person in that group, 1 or 2 people, that you should not have cut off. And those 2 people want to come back in. They might not be your direct family, like DNA family. Maybe they're somebody you consider part of your spiritual family. Maybe it's co-workers or old friends or something along that line. It's somebody that you, group of people that you've known, work with, or associated with for many years. Like, I'm talking 7+ years. And first of all, they're saying you were right. They're starting to realize, they're starting to see the people you cut off in the same light that you saw them. And you cut off the people who wanted to come back to you, these 2 or 3 people that wanted to come back to you because they were just part of the clique. And you had no choice. You had to cut off everybody. And there were some casualties. And so they're saying collateral. And they're saying they want to come back to you. Whether you let them in your life is up to you. But it feels like they're going to be sending communication your way. I'm looking at the butterflies coming towards this tree lady. And I'm looking at these people. It feels like this picture depicts everything. Like, these are the people who are trying to reach out to you, but you can't hear them because you have everybody blocked, spiritually and also on your phone and social media. And they're trying to send communication your way. They're hoping that you will see their social media or something, some kind of trigger where you will let them back in. I'm going to tell you what to tell Pile 1. This is a collective reading. I cannot tell you if you should let them back in your life or not. Some people, majority, I want to say yes. There's a couple that is not the right time because they're still kind of in the clutches of the group of people that you were trying to leave, right? If you want more details, you definitely need a private reading. You can order it on my website, similar to this reading, where it's a recording and I send it to you. Or you could get a Zoom reading. Speaking of Zoom, mushrooms might be significant to you. Rooms, mushrooms. And I just heard Lily, like lily pad, or your name might be Lily, or someone's name might be Lily. And owl, like wise as an owl. This is also giving you left a cult, and there's some people in the cult that are trying to leave or left or want to leave, and that's why they're reaching out to you. It's definitely a name with the L word that might be significant to somebody. Yeah, I'm saying that's it. Wrap it up. All right, pile number 2. That's your reading. Thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe. Tell me, pile 2, when I say like and subscribe, do you see like the like button or the subscribe button go gling, like glitter? YouTube is pushing that out to some YouTubers channels, and I'm just wondering if mine got the upgrade. So let me know in the comments if you see like when I say like and subscribe, it lights up. All right, so moving on to pile number 3. Pile number 3 was, I forgot what you were. Pile 3. Were you the swirly? You were the swirly world, swirly affirmations. That's what I'm trying to say. I am my own best friend. Yep, that's you. Oh, pile number 3. You're going to be a longer reading. I just felt that. They're like, be prepared. So sit back, pile 3. This person got a lot to say to you. You left them high and dry. That's how they feel. They want you back. They love you. They miss you. They adore you. They're sorry. They wish things were different. I just heard honking outside. They're like, I just heard it again. If they live in the same city as you, they might drive by your place to visit. Like, not to knock on your door, but like just kind of in a non-creepy way. I know it sounds creepy, but in a non-creepy way, kind of like drive in the neighborhood, see if your car's outside, see if everything's okay, they give themselves an excuse, well, I'm in the neighborhood. Like, they'll say, I have to drive down the street anyway. Like, they'll give themselves reasons why. But they never actually come knocking on your door. And pile 3, it feels like if they did knock on your door, you'd be so happy to see them. You'd be like, yes, yes, yes. So happy to see you. And you give them a huge hug. This is a mutual energy. You miss them and they miss you. And also, pile 3, you might want to watch pile 4. Because pile 3 and pile 4 is connected in some way or somehow. I feel it in my blood. 8 of Pentacles in the reverse. This deck. I feel like I'm going to be pulling from a couple of different tarot decks for pile 3. 3 of Cups. Pile 3, maybe you left this connection or pulled away. I think the more accurate way of describing is you pulled away your energy from your person to protect yourself. Not because you actually wanted to pull your energy away from them. So I am my own best friend. Other people are total D. So it feels like there was other people involved in this. I'm picking up third party energy, but third party does not necessarily mean that somebody was cheating. It just means other people were involved, and it was a lot of work for you. Eight of Pentacles, and you just couldn't take it anymore. I just saw that card in the Romance Oracle deck, Doreen's Virtue Romance Oracle deck, that says children are involved. It feels like there's children involved, but it's like not children, like minor children. It feels like the people involved were acting like children, and you couldn't deal with it anymore. You couldn't deal with the drama and the general hospital episodes type of lifestyle that this was bringing to you, and so that's why you dipped out. But unfortunately, that meant you have to pull away from your person. You see how they're distracted by the baby, and you're like, but what about us? Like, this is you, and they're so distracted by this person, this third party. God, that third person was super. The mask that this third person was wearing, they love playing the victim. This might very well be a child, but it also, like a child playing the parent, but it feels like it's an adult as well, intentionally pulling the strings of your person. And they were like, they knew how to make the person feel guilty for going towards you. And they suddenly would change their mask to make it look like you were in the wrong in a situation. And so then your person felt like they had to defend the third party from you. It's very toxic, but it's not, your person is not toxic. You're not toxic. The relationship itself became toxic because of this third person. I kept checking to see if it's work related. It's not. It's a person. I just can't decipher if it's someone cheating on you or a friend, because you have best friend. So it could be a friend or someone from the past that came in and ruined everything. Well, I shouldn't say ruin everything, because if things were okie dokie, they wouldn't even have been able to get into this situation to begin with, right? The Empress in reverse. Who's the Empress? Pile number. No, your person's the Empress. Hmm. Hmm. Your person made a decision and they regret it. They chose this third person over you and they regret it. They thought it was the right decision. And maybe at the time it did look like it was the only decision they could make. Trying to give your person a little grace. Because, again, it doesn't feel toxic. But they did go against you. I have here mom mentality and ego check. This is a karmic. And unfortunately, karmics are designed to pull your person away from you. Like, they come on this planet dressed in the way, when I say dress, I don't mean like clothes. I mean like they are designed in a way to attract the person that needs to get this karmic lesson. So if it was somebody that they didn't find attractive, or if it was somebody that didn't trigger their insecurities or whatever the case may be, or again, it could be a child, and it triggered their protective energy, this person would never have gone to them, and then they will never have learned this karmic lesson that they needed to learn, that you both needed to learn, because this person came to teach both of you guys a karmic lesson. You how to stand on your own 2 feet, them how much they took you for granted and assumed that you will always be in their lives. So now that the separation has gone on for who, you know how long, I don't know how long, but there's definitely been a time frame. It's not a few days, that's for sure. It's gone on for a while. And that person is realizing that they need you in their life. Then now they're ready to come back and they're manifesting you. Or they're trying to manifest you, but they're not doing a great job. They're not doing a great job because they're still stuck in some kind of something. I'm seeing this happy birthday. They may come back around your birthday or their birthday. Our birthdays might be significant. Maybe something happened around your birthday or their birthday. Something special, possibly. Doesn't necessarily feel bad. But birthdays is significant. Page of Wands, they are trying so hard, but they're in a page. Page is the student. Page is not the master. They haven't mastered it yet. So they're dipping their toes and trying to get you back into their life. They're not doing a great job, but they are trying. They're, baby steps. Everybody got to start somewhere. And they definitely have baby steps for you. But this is the person that's trying to come back into your, not trying, they are manifesting you. They're definitely manifesting you. I'm hiccuping. That's a good thing. That means I'm on point. If I ask you to stay, would you leave? They are scared that you're going to leave them again. And that's probably why how adorable is this? I'm absolutely in love with you. Oh, 3. My heart just went boop, 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 boop. That is so adorable. This person cares so much for you. If don't say it, Joy. All right. Yeah, let me not say it. All right. You make my heart full. I'm gonna say it. They're willing to cut this person out of their life for you. Don't make them make that decision. Don't make that decision for them, is what I should say. Don't make that decision for them. If that's what they want to do, then let it be on them, because they'll blame you. But they love you so much, they're willing to cut this person out. For example, if it's a sibling, they're willing to separate themselves from their siblings to have you back. That's how much this person loves you. That's why I was so hesitant to say it, because I don't want you to have that idea to even ask them to do this. This is something that they have to do on their own. And if they don't do it, fine. You have to decide if you want to be with this person with this lingering energy still in their lives. Gonna be different for everybody. But one thing for sure, do not ask this person to cut this person out. That's across the board for everybody. Let that be their own decision. All right, anything else? Yes. Yep, I told you, pal 3, you're a little bit longer than the rest. Pal 3 tends to be a little bit longer than the rest. I remember one reading, the other readings were like 15 minutes, 20 minutes, and then pal 3 was like an hour. Because pal 3 was a little bit hard-headed. I think that's why I think my pal 3s are a little bit hard-headed. are a little bit stubborn, and it takes you guys a little bit longer to get the message through. I didn't say that. I told you guys they're manifesting you, the magician. They're trying. They're just not doing a great job. There's something, and not because they're not great manifestors. It's something, I don't know what it could be. I don't even feel like it's this third person, but there's some kind of hiccup. Might be on your end. Pile 3. Maybe you did too good of a job blocking them, and you might have to bring down your walls. Assuming you want them back. What was that? The Hangman. In my own personal reasons, I've been getting Hangman a lot. And Hangman used to mean, to me, it used to mean waiting. But Hangman lately has, the definition of it to me has been changing. Transformation. I'm picking up the Hangman as, for me, I think this is why it's coming up in my readings. It's because they're trying to tell me it has a new meaning than what I used to interpret it as. Transformation. They're going through it. Oh. I think I'm the stubborn one, Pal 3, because I think I just realized what the hang-up is. I think I was the hard-headed one. I just realized that. It's the reason why I keep saying they're trying to manifest you, but you just can't get it right. They're going through a transformation. They're not done transforming yet. But at the same time, they can't be without you. So they're manifesting you at the same time of this transformation going on. But they're still in the cocoon phase. They haven't emerged yet. And that's why they're Page of Wands. That's why it's sporadic communication. That may be frustrating to you, but that's what it is. That makes far more sense now that I see the Hangman and the Eight of Pentacles. This feels like this whole reading changed, like the whole meaning of it changed. They're putting in a lot of work to get to you. I just heard the word addiction. So it could be somebody that's getting over an addiction and they're not quite there yet, but they still want you in their life. Like they're worried that by the time they reach their milestone, like their 1 year or whatever milestone, where they could feel more confident that they're over this addiction. Addiction of a person, place, or thing. It could be gambling, it could be alcohol, it could be sex, it could be a number of things. Then that's when they're telling themselves, I'll come to Pal 3. When I could prove to Pal 3 that, look at me, I'm all brand spanking new. I'm a shiny new coin. And it's interesting because they will be more successful if they came to you now, because you'll be able to support them through this. This heard depression as well. Therapy. I just saw a young boy. There's children involved in this. The child might not be the problem, not for everybody, right? It's going to be different for everybody. But when I just saw the young boy, it seemed like the young boy was like the anchor to this person's life. Like the boy is the reason why, one of the main reasons why this person is trying to get their life together, as well as coming towards you. I'm seeing house and home as well. All right, am I done with Pal 3? Wishes rooms for Pal 3. The whole time I didn't even realize it was a Ten of Cups card. I was so focused on the image, I didn't even realize it was a Ten of Cups. They are definitely trying to get to you, Pal 3. Alright, Pal 3, I couldn't find my wishes runes. Oh, there it is. Still do it? I don't want to do it anymore. I'm so disgusted. I couldn't find it. I couldn't find my wishes rune, so I'm gonna do story dice instead. I was telling Patreon that the fairies hid it from me. And then as soon as I grabbed this, that's when I saw it. That is funny. I have the letter M. I have the dinosaur. I have the W that's looking like an M as well. So I think your person's name begins with an M. Or your name begins with an M. Or M is significant to you some way. I'm just also hearing the word Michigan. Mac Daddy. Return of the Mac. Practical Notion Tarot. She did a reading and she had that title, Return of the Mac. So you might want to watch that reading. Got third eye, and this third eye is looking like a band-aid. So there's some healing that needs to be done in the spiritual world with your connection. Pile 3. And it's being done in in your dreams. You might be dreaming about this person a lot, and don't worry, they're dreaming about you too. The letter D, a name begins with a D, might be important to you guys as well. Also the word dog. Apple day, keep the doctor away. You might be in the medical field. You might need to eat fruit more. But it feels more like it's the medical field might be part of your what I'm trying to say. Might resonate with the fact that I don't know what I'm trying to say. My brain is like Swiss cheese right now because I'm channeling. I'm looking at this guy. This is why I'm distracted about this. I'm looking at this guy. He looks like he's like sneaking. Like you know Pink Panther like that theme song, like it's reminding me of that. This guy, this person, whoever this person is to you, they're coming. They're coming in hot. They're looking for a reason to come see you or to speak to you. Like, oh, remember that movie we watched 10 years ago? I just so happened to find a movie reference I thought you might be interested in, and like they're gonna come up with a I'm not gonna say lame because it's really adorable, but they're gonna come up with something that is really not urgent, but it's like they're trying so hard. They really are trying so hard, Pile 3, to come to you, and it's adorable. I'm telling you, it's like an adorable energy. Like me saying that they might drive by your house sounds creepy. Okay. But it's not. Like I promise you, this energy and this pile, they might lurk on your social media. They might watch your videos or your they don't like your pictures, but they look at your pictures on Instagram. But it's not a creepy energy. It's like I miss Pile 3 so much energy. That social media or driving by your home or your job is like the only way they kind of get their fix. Pile 3, and you are their fix. They really love you. All right, moving on to pile number 4. Pile number 4. Pile number 4. They're guiding me to use the Stranger Things tarot deck. So even though that is not how we started the reading, how we pick your pile, they wanted me to put things back. If I don't put them back during the video, they don't get put back. I'm so sorry about taking my time to do that, but it's necessary. I know we started with the Book of Witchcraft, but they're saying you guys are the Stranger Things tarot deck. So now listen to guidance. The Lovers. Split it in the middle and it's the Lovers. I told you guys. This is a twin flame counterpart divine masculine, divine feminine, yin yang relationship. Like, there is no doubt in my mind. The only hesitation I have, right, is because Twin Flames has been getting a bad rep lately, thanks to Twin Flame University and that whole cult scammer thing. I don't know what it is. Allegedly, whatever they are. So I'm kind of want to hesitate from saying twin flame, right? Because I don't want that. I don't want that association with them. But they didn't invent the term, even though they made it seem like they did. It's just what a twin flame is. When we were created, not the Adam and Eve story, but when we were created in the cosmos, we were one soul divided into two, mirror images of each other. And there were times when we traveled around in the world together, the universe together, and there was times when we had lives when we were not connected to each other. There were times when we did things we should not have done to the other person, and vice versa. And the way our spirit grows is through this twin flame union. Because when I say it's a mirror image of you, out of everybody that you know, your twin flame is the only person that can show you who you truly are. And you may not like what you see. Therefore, you may run away from your twin flame because you're really running away from yourself. Or you might chase your twin flame because you're chasing yourself. Your twin flame is you, and you are your twin flame. It's the ultimate self-love. That's what true love, that's what twin flames is. And it got bastardized, not just by the whatever that YouTube channel was, right? That got popularized on Facebook and all that crap. Not just that, but like, who's that Kardashian and Travis Barker? Is it Kendall? I don't know. Courtney. It's Courtney. Courtney and Travis, they say they're twin flames, and they make it seem like it's the coolest thing in the world. Or the lady that was in Transformers, she uses that word too, that she's in a twin flame relationship. She's actually is in a twin flame relationship. I just picked up that energy, but they make it seem like it's they make it seem like soulmates. Soulmates are cool. Soulmates are deep love connections, and it doesn't necessarily have to be someone you're in a relationship with. It could be a family member, it could be your own children, it could be a dog, it could be your coworker, it could be a boss. Soulmates come in so many shapes and sizes, and it does not have to be a love relation. And it's far more stable, and I hope everybody in my collective finds their soul mates and their soul family. Not everybody can handle a twin flame. Twin flames are known to be toxic for a reason, because again, it's showing you your true self, and if you cannot handle that, it could be very and twin flames, there's a lot of twin flame relationships that are abusive because you're abusing yourself. The things that you would never say to anybody else but yourself, you might say to a twin flame. Things that you would never do to anybody else, you might do to a twin flame because you're doing it to yourself. And that's the bad rap that twin flame has as well, which is why so many people are hesitant to say twin flame, right? And then you have this whole cult thing. So it's like, all that to say that it's hard in 2023, 2024 to be saying twin flame and not have like a warning to it. So you might hear spiritualists use different words like counterparts or divine masculine and divine feminine or your divine partner or your mirror partners. But it all comes down to the same thing, your twin flame. And part 4, what I was saying, that long speech was to say that this is your twin flame. This is your person. This is your penguin from the movie Never Been Kissed. This is your penguin. This is your divine counterpart. I did a reading where I was saying, it was random downloaded message where I said, the chaser is no longer chasing and the runner is no longer running. And I remember that saying that. I just don't remember what reading it was. And I keep wanting to try to find it because it felt like that reading that I did was really important. And I have no idea what video that was. If it was a Patreon video, if it was a YouTube video, like I really have no clue. But I just remember saying that. And you guys have stopped chasing and you stopped running. You guys are finally in a place, Pal 4, where you guys are ready for each other. You're finally in a place where you guys are in the same place. 5 of scoops, 10 of dice, and ace of spooks. The end is near, or the end is coming. And when I mean the end, I mean like the end of whatever toxic energy you guys were knee deep in. The trauma bonding that you might have be going through with your person or with somebody else. It could be with somebody else. You might want to watch Pal 3, Pal 4. I think I said that in the beginning as well. Pal 3 and 4 seems connected somehow. But I feel I'm sensing a trauma bond. I just can't tell if it's a trauma bond between your person or with a third party, somebody outside of your relationship with this person. If this was a friend, someone you friend zone, and you're realizing I should not have friend zone that person, you might be trying to figure out how or if you should be in a relationship with this person. You should definitely be in a relationship with this person. The how? Ask them out on a date. Ask them out on an ice cream date. They're ready for you. They've been ready for you. Now is your turn to make the first steps, or the second, third, fifth steps. Feels like you guys been going back and forth for a while. Pal 4. I'm also picking up like ex-partners, like ex-wives, like 2 females that used to be married or living together, and you might be watching this thinking about that other person. If it was a abusive relationship, physically abusive, going back to that person is not the greatest of ideas. If this is a emotional abusive relationship and that person is in therapy, you guys might have a fighting chance. 4 strands. Ooh, ooh, ooh. And the sun. Okay. Commitment. Commitment is definitely possible. Pal 4. Just realized you can't see that. Commitment is like, all you have to do is knock. I just heard. All you gotta do is knock on their door and your person will be yours. I just saw the number 1 and 9. And I also saw the number 4. Like I saw on the door, 19194. This is the Nine of Scoops, which is the Nine of Pentacles. This, along with the Sun, is telling me outside of a toxic relationship, like abusive relationship, this twin flame energy is saying that you guys are both ready to settle down with each other. Powerful. I'm so silent because I'm hearing all these conversations and downloads. First off, they're telling me that is three types of relationships. You have a friend relationship, you have the lesbian couple relationship, and you have a ex-Navy, a person that was in the Navy. Like this PAL 4 is like for three people or three groups of people. It's so specific. It's feeling very personalized. And in each case, they're saying unless there's a physical altercations, this relationship has everything it needs to succeed. All it takes is a knock on the door. A reading that I was thinking about doing, no, they told me to keep quiet. I just heard my phone notification in my mind. It didn't go off, but I just heard it in my mind. This person is going to be texting you very soon, or sending you a message or an email or something. This person might be old school and might be writing you a letter and put it in the mailbox. I'm hearing the notification goes off again. This person likes to send random messages. Like, this is the type of person, it reminds me of me. I like to share TikTok videos and stuff to people. Like, sharing the laughter with them. Let me get some messages from this person for you, Pal 4. This Ten of Cups was in Pal 3. Spoilers, whatever. It was in Pal 3, but it feels like it's relevant to you too. Ten of Cups signify like happy ending. This could be a happy ending for you, Pal 4, if you take the leap. Feels like a big leap because my heart just dropped. Like I was really jumping over a cliff. Like it was scary. Gift. They might be sending you a gift, or you might be giving them a gift. This gift is from the heart. Apology. You might have apologized to them, or they might be apologizing to you, or want to apologize to you, or you apologize to them. You know that Milli Vanilli song, girl? You know it's true. Ooh, 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 I love you. Bottom of the deck, I can't stop thinking about you. So, it's all too much. I was seeing it on the bottom and I was like, no, let me just shuffle the rest. And I just, as soon as it got to the top, I knew it. Like I felt it. It's all too much. I am scared of rejection. Power forward, they're scared of you rejecting them. This person might have a problem with emotions. I just heard the words baby step again. It's dark. It is dark without you. Just also heard depression, and I'm seeing somebody like crying in the dark. This connection is so powerful. And I'm feeling like swirly whirly while I'm doing this reading. It's so wow. Please do what is best for your heart. So even though they want you to be do what's best for you. Like they're not gonna hold you back. Ooh, two. I can't let go of you. I don't know who I am anymore. They're questioning their identity. They're wondering what's life without you. You deserve better. Oh. I am the man. I am the one. And also I am the man. Do you guys used to watch Martin together? Or grew up in that time period when Martin was out? Oh, I know. It's Gina. It's Gina and Martin, and how Martin Gina wanted to get married, but Martin didn't. Like he wanted to, but he didn't want to. He was pushing it off, and then finally he was like, "Damn, Gina, will you marry me?" Like the way he said it, and she was so disgusted by the way he finally proposed to her that she left him. And that's when he realized how important Gina was to him. And then he did that grand gesture of a proposal. I think it was in a park. You guys might connect with the park, like met at a park or go to the park or like the park. And music too, because I remember I don't remember who was singing, but he had people singing for her, like a celebrity. So music might be important to you guys. You communicate through music. Like there's lyrics and songs that you connect with, and then you share that with that person, and they do the same. Because you guys both have a hard time sharing your feelings. But it's not because you don't care about each other. It feels like it's like too much. I can't talk to you right now. It feels like it's too much emotion. And so it's like overwhelming. And that's why you guys have a hard time communicating with each other, because anything, everywhere, all at once, it's a lot. So everything bagel. I don't understand. If you're sending a mixed signals, stop it. Pile 4, if you're dipping in and out of their lives, stop it. Commit to being in their lives. If that's what you want, which I'm assuming that's what you want because you're here. So don't send them random text messages and then disappear. It's confusing them. I can't make you happy. Oh, man. Really down on themselves, aren't they? They put you on a pedestal, and that scares you. Because if you're on a pedestal, you could fall. So the more they care about you, the more you get scared and run away. But also, there's no one in your life that's putting you on this pedestal the way they are. They're your one true love. I think I said that accidentally in the beginning when I was explaining Twin Flames. I said true love by accident, but it's really true love. I had a conversation with somebody about that because I was anyway. Alrighty, Pal 4. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time, you guys wore me out, Pal 4. Until next time, magical butterfly spirit. Bye bye.